Good afternoon, Bayside. I'm meteorologist Anthony Sambucci with a Bayside Live TV weather update. Please follow Bayside Live TV at baysidelivetv.com and also on YouTube. So going right to the weather story, we had a very hot day today. Temperatures did reach the lower 90s. We hit 91 in northern Queens through Bayside, Bell Boulevard, Bay Terrace, Croshawn Park, Oakland Gardens, all throughout Queens and the city. It was a hot day as we hit the lower 90s. So, going into this weekend, we're going to see a cold front slide through. I'll mention that later on in my forecast update. A cold front will slide through. We won't really feel a drop in the heat, but the humidity will drop, so it will be less humid tomorrow. Temperatures are still going to be in the upper 80s for Saturday, mid to upper 80s for the day Sunday, and the humidity could return Monday, as we'll see some thunderstorms again. And then the same can be said for Tuesday, mid to upper 80s. And then as we head into the end of August and into September, the heat and humidity looks like it will be replaced with cool and comfortable weather, as we're expecting a beautiful start to September with temperatures in the lower 80s. And if you heard in the news, hurricane season is heating up. Here's the National Hurricane Center. We have a disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico. A very low chance of this developing. There it is. We also have another disturbance. This is over the Bahamas. This still has the potential to affect Florida going into this weekend and into early next week. Possibly a tropical storm and even possibly a hurricane. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this tropical disturbance here. It will affect southern Florida going into the weekend and into early next week. And if it emerges into the Gulf, if it stays together and emerges into the Gulf, we're going to have to keep an eye on this tropical system. And there's Gaston. Tropical storm Gaston could become a hurricane again, but it's going to be a fish storm way out in the Atlantic Ocean. So that's your tropical update. There's the Eastern Pacific, as we have a good chance of another storm developing way out in the waters. And there's Lester. This could become a hurricane, but just yet again a fish storm. So going back to our area, hot day with temperatures in the lower 90s. We are going to cool off as we head into later on this evening. Winds are starting to blow from the southwest and go north and west. So a change in direction. Winds veering to the north and west. So 90s will be replaced by 80s and then eventually by 70s this evening. We've seen some showers and thunderstorms. These showers and thunderstorms have been mainly over northern and eastern portions of Connecticut. Don't be surprised to see an isolated shower, but we should be good in our area, Bayside, for this evening. The winds have shifted from the south and west to the north and west, and this is going to cool us off this evening. So there is the weather front that passes through. It will be less humid, but we'll still feel some heat this weekend, but looking like a good weekend overall. There's a quick look again. Heat and humidity. The humidity will taper off, the heat will last, but September looks like we'll have a nice start. So taking a quick look at this is the North American model. Playing it out. Still a threat of a shower or a storm tonight, so keep an eye on it, but we should be okay for our area. It looks like mainly north and east of the city, but we're looking good for our area. So that's about it, Bayside. If you could please follow meteorologist Anthony Sambucci on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, and please follow my weather blog, Anthony Sambucci Weather, at wordpress.com. August ends a bit hot and humid and a bit dry, and then it looks like September will start dry, cool, and very seasonable. Enjoy the weather, Bayside. This is a Bayside Live TV weather update. Enjoy the weather. I'm meteorologist Anthony Sambucci.